Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Grab a beverage of your choice, because today we're doing a review on Canary, written by Scott Snyder and drawn by Dan Panosian, and published by Dark Horse Comics. It is an impressive $5.99. $4.99. It's alright. Numbers are hard. Alright. So, I guess this is one of his Comixology originals, where he was doing it all of that and then just putting them out with other, publishing them all in comic form. This is a book where you have Utah Territory, 1891. And, it shows a little train coming into town, and you've got the sheriff talking to the U.S. Marshal. It's Utah, but it's not the state of Utah, it's still the territory. The story is talking about a lady right here. She dead, but she was up making an argument, giving a talk about making an argument for Utah becoming a state, and she's using eggs to make her point on her talk. And a kid, I guess she was a teacher, kind of walks up, kills her, turns around and walks out of the room. And his family is kind of they're odd. They're one of those types of family that, they're staying away from everybody. They are separationists. I think they're just out of town. They just don't want to deal with anybody else. Don't recognize any authoritarianism and all that. So the sheriff is wanting this marshal the marshal is tasked to go take care of this, because there's also been a rash of killings in that area, just in weird circumstances. Well, the sheriff, William something, is really he's well known for his adventures, because people are writing these pulps about him. Someone's writing these pulps about him. Pulps, the old books, like you've heard the phrase pulp fiction. That's where they get this from. About his adventures. And he's like, that shit's over exaggerated, And he may have been that guy back in the day where he's taking care of, took care of the problem stuff, but now he just wants to retire. It's that type of thing. But they're sending him out to take care of it. And he goes out to talk to the family. The sheriff is like, we've got all these people who are volunteering to be deputized to help you out. How many do you want to take with you? And he's like, yeah, none. I'm doing this shit alone. And he goes out to talk to him. And the father's just like, no, we're not doing anything. He goes, look, I gotta talk to your kid. I don't give a shit. And the kid, which is right here, says, show me the mask and I'll come with you. Well, I guess he wears a mask when he does his job, stuff like that. And I guess it's, people think it's supposed to be his, it's supposed to help scare the people or something like that. He admits later that it's just to keep the dust and stuff out of his eyes, because he's kind of a pussy when it comes out, because it makes his eyes water. Well, he doesn't want to go, or the kid is going to go because he said, show me the mask, I'll go. And the family doesn't want to go, so they just big gunfight. Kid's there, and he's like, I'm taking the kid. And Mom's like, nope. So the kid just basically shoots his mom in the head and says, we're going. Well, that's not the end of it, because there is a doctor, not a medical doctor, but like he's some sort of a rock doctor or something like that, some sort of scientist, who has this theory as to what is causing these people to do the stuff, and he's going to go investigate, and William needs to go out and protect him. And so they go out to the town, Canary, to investigate. They're going to be out there for 5 days. If you had to take a train out there, it's a few miles from the train stop to the town. There's no way to get there. You won't survive unless you get like a ride or something like that there. It's really rough. And the train comes back once every 5 days. So they're going to be there 5 days, do the research and all that. And you get this really weird group of people in there. You got the mayor, you got the photographer, the town photographer, and all these people. The owner of the saloon and all that. You get to meet them, plus the doctor. That's him right there, and you can tell that he kind of is going over well back in those days. But the William is perfectly cool. I mean, he doesn't care. He's treating him well and making everyone know that he's with him, and so he's not going to have any problems. And they're going to do the investigation over the days. And here is the owner of the saloon, so you can sort of see how that's going to go with. She's going to be the love interest, but this is Scott Snyder when he is free from editorial interference, like there would be at, say, like DC and all that, where he's just allowed to do what he wants to do and tell a good story. And I can tell you this is a great story. It's his horror type of things, and it's really interesting. There's also a little side story where it's talking about this really kind of famous thing that one of the last guys he went after, and there's more to it than what everyone thinks, and it's really freaky. This guy's all blue, and he says he's got teeth all over on the inside of him, and so we're slowly getting some information about what happened there. So this is just some incredible Scott Snyder stuff, which I really can't wait to see number 2. This just came out this last week. Cannot wait to pick it up and read it, because it's going to be good. This is a 5 out of 5. The story is really well done. The art is incredible, and it's going to be awesome. You'll like it. If you like Scott Snyder's horror, this is up there with some of his best. And I recommend it. Let me know if in the comments below whether you read it or not, what you think of it. And like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.